Have you ever met someone who feels like a memory, before they become a reality? As if your body recognizes them before your mind does. Tonight's story begins with a woman who didn't believe in destiny, until the ocean carried it straight to her door. Elena arrived at the coastal villa just before dusk. The sky was melting into shades of amber and indigo, and the ocean stretched endlessly like a secret waiting to be told. She wasn't here for romance. She was here to finish her photography project, Echoes of Tides. Solitude was easier than vulnerability. The villa was quiet. Too quiet. Until she heard footsteps behind her. Careful, a deep voice said gently. The deck shifts with the tide. She turned. Adrian Vale stood there, sleeves rolled, hair tousled by sea wind, eyes steady like he had been expecting her. And for a moment, neither of them spoke. Because something unspoken had already begun. Dinner was simple. Wine. Soft music. Salt in the air. Adrian spoke about architecture like it was poetry. Elena listened like she was studying a rare constellation. You observe people, he said quietly. But who observes you? The question lingered between them like heat. Elena felt exposed. Not physically, but emotionally. He wasn't flirting. He was seeing her. The ocean outside grew louder, as if encouraging something neither dared to name. Their knees brushed under the table. Neither moved away. The storm came without warning. Thunder rolled across the water. Rain lashed against the glass. Power flickered. Darkness. Elena inhaled sharply. Adrian found her hand in the dark, not urgently, not desperately, just intentionally. I've got you. For simple words. But her pulse betrayed her calm. They stood closer now. Close enough to feel warmth through fabric. Close enough to hear each other breathe. Lightning flashed. For one suspended second, their faces were illuminated inches apart. He didn't kiss her. He waited. And that restraint was intoxicating. They lit candles. A fire crackled softly. Rain softened into rhythm. Elena sat wrapped in a blanket. Adrian across from her. Too far. Why are you alone? She asked. He smiled faintly. Because I don't chase things that aren't certain. And are you certain now? Silence. He stood slowly, crossing the space between them. He knelt in front of her, not to dominate, not to demand, but to be eye level. I'm certain I don't want this night to end without knowing what this is. Her fingers traced his collarbone lightly. Testing. Curious. He exhaled slowly. Consent lived in the pause between them. And then, she leaned forward first. The kiss wasn't rushed. It was exploratory. Soft. Deep. Lingering. Not hunger. Recognition. Later, they lay side by side, fully clothed, watching flames dance. Their fingers intertwined. No urgency. No performance. Just skin meeting skin through warmth. Why does this feel familiar? She whispered. Maybe, he said softly, some connections don't begin. They resume. The storm had passed. Moonlight spilled through the window. Elena rested her head against his chest. His heartbeat was steady. And for the first time in years, she didn't feel alone in the quiet. Morning came gently. Sunlight brushed across Elena's face. Adrian was already awake, watching her the way one watches a sunrise. You're thinking about leaving, he said softly. I always leave. He nodded. Not resisting. Not persuading. I won't stop you. And somehow, that made her stay. Because desire fades. But safety, that lingers. Elena stood on the balcony once more. This time, he stood beside her. Not behind. Not ahead. Beside. The ocean stretched endlessly. But now, it didn't feel lonely.